Today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for this week's market update. This last week in Whatcom County, we saw 54 new homes come on the market and 85 homes went under contract. Running the data week by week, I'm seeing everything on the rise. New listings, pending home sales, and median home prices. Well, not everything's on the rise. Days on market is still under 1 week in every town in Whatcom County. 284 homes and condos closed across Whatcom County in March, up from 218 in February. Median price points are also up. The median price point across Whatcom County for the first quarter of 2021 is $460,000. That is up 16% from the first quarter of 2020. Week in and week out, our team's watching the local data that reflects what's going on in our housing market. But as we look ahead into the 2021 busy season, one factor that will play a part in local home sales is a national economic factor, and that is mortgage interest rates. Here to explain a couple of perspectives on the future of interest rates is local loan officer Ian Mullen.
Hi everyone, I want to talk to you today about mortgage interest rates for the remainder of 2021 and going into 2022. I'm going to preface this by saying that nobody actually knows what's going to happen, but I can educate you on the different scenarios that could be in play that could influence mortgage rates up and down. There are basically two schools of thought on what rates are going to do. The first one states that mortgage rates will continue to rise as investors flock to a growing and profitable stock market. Investors will be selling the interests that they have in the mortgage market in order to continue to buy more stocks and equities. The other school of thought is that we're due for a stock market correction. Things are overvalued. If that's the case, in a correction, what we typically see is investors who have holdings in stocks and other equities sell those holdings and then move to what's considered the safe haven of mortgage-backed securities. In that scenario, those investors bring their cash to the mortgage-backed securities market, which gives lenders like me more cash to lend out to borrowers. And when I have more cash, I get to reduce my interest rates. So you can ask yourself, what do I think the economy is going to do? Is the stock market going to continue to climb at the rate that it has been? If you're in that camp, then you should expect increasing interest rates. If you think that the stock market is due for a correction, I would say expect declining interest rates once that correction occurs and for the months to follow.
Whether mortgage rates remain near historic lows or whether they shift upwards over time, it is important to be in contact with a local, trusted professional to advise you on your specific situation. Whether it's on the funding side or the contract side, we real estate professionals believe, as always, it's your needs, your goals that matter first, not the housing market. And that was this week's market update. See you next time.